It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Now here's the pitch. Ozzie Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
One and 2, here it comes. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting third.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got over 500 steals. Come on now. He's trying to chase down Ricky Henderson. Look out, Ricky. Here he comes.
So here is Michael Lee. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Strasburg with a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Smith stands at first with 1 out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he lays off again, ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Popped him up. Bell is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That is good. The first baseman, Mark Maguire.
Digging in next, Mark Maguire. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, here is Yadier Molina. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. That's a ball. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Two men are on with 2 men out. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cards strand a couple, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Gerald Vaughn gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Striding in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop.
And now a pitch on the way.
Turner.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dero, I would imagine one of the toughest things to hit is to hit the knuckleball. It's like trying to hit a butterfly flying in front of home plate.
That is a great description. I said it's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage, if you see it high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go.
So now to the plate, number 88. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to end it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A runner at second, nobody out. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Here now is Juan Soto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Down the first baseline. This will get fouled. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
1 out and a runner on third. Now a swinging bunt.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And another foul ball. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Carter.
Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Knuckleball, 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate. Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison on to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
No strike.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Hey! I got
Bases are empty,
3 balls,
1 man out.
1 strike.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
That brings in Tommy Edman, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 88 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Josh Bell trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First pitch of the AB now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Josh Harrison stands in as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Gerald Vaughn. 9-1-2 due up.
Gerald Vaughn.
He's set. Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Number 88 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Smith.
Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Smith. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Nope. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Stepping in next, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Starland Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Starland Castro.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
In now, Steven Strasburg. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. 1-1 home. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Line drive, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's inside.
Castro, the runner at third. Strasburg over at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The left fielder, number 22.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He hit a sac fly earlier. Pulled toward right center field. Lee finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Michael Lee.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-0.
This he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. In the air down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. This is foul right side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Tough play for Castro. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next, here is Maguire. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Castro. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So next to hit is Yadier Molina, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
First offering. Popped him up. Edman has a play. 1 out.
Every
The
pitcher
first
loves to
baseman,
get
number
quick outs, right?
19.
How about that? One
Yeah.
pitch, one out, a pop-up
Yeah.
to start the inning.
So now here is Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Brock, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. O'Neill waits on it. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals,
Here's Nolan
the
Arenado.
third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A 1 pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. One and 2 now. to lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the pitcher,
So the next to bat will be Gerald Vaughn. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's it.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Smith.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, he's still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate now, Lou Brock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him in second, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Josh Harrison.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Molina will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Starland Castro.
Now to bat, Starland Castro. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nationals gone in order through 5, all even at 2-2. Stepping in once again is Michael Lee, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Michael Lee.
First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Mark Maguire, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strikes.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-0 pitch. And he
Ball
lost
four,
him here
that
on
big
4
blow.
pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you
Now
don't
back.
feel bad about
Catcher.
walking that guy.
Yadier
He's capable of taking deep
Molina.
every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Now it'll be Yadier Molina, who's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty B, this pitch count continues to go up, 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 near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Maguire, the runner at second with 1 away. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
That's in there, base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ryan Harper enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Harper.
Tyler O'Neill will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cardinals get one in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Through 5.5, it's now 3-2 St. Louis. Here now is Trey Turner. Last time through was a base hit.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
High in the air out to center field. O'Neill is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. And now, number 88. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This one dances a little below the zone as it's laid off. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Next up, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Into the box now, Gary Carter.
Nope,
as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Block waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Luis Avila is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Luis Avila.
Into the box, Tommy Edman 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder to the track. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Cardinals a 4-2 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
To the plate now, Gerald Vaughn. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Ozzie Smith waits on deck. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harrison is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
And now here is Lou Brock. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. So now into the box is Josh Bell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. In there, strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Bell is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Stepping up is Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Josh Harrison, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Looked a little flustered there as he fights this one off foul off to the right. Another try at 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Will Harris is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Victor Robles is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready now is Michael Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now the first pitch. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is in the air to left field. Soto is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Maguire.
Next, it'll be Maguire. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 88 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
At the plate now is Yadier Molina. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's Starland Castro. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The third baseman, Starland Castro.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
To short. Smith is up with it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Victor Robles digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Oh, straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Fouled off. A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Next to hit is number 88. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Comes set, now the pitch. A little bouncer. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Ready with another 2-2. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Here's another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Lee is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington, still down by a count of 4-2. Digging in will be Tyler O'Neill, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 3 for 4. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Robles is back on it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Tommy Edman will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue. Here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher,
Stan Musial will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bruce Sutter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Carter. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cardinals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Gerald Vaughn takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Bruce Sutter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
the biz. I heard you need
Mm-hmm.